Hello everyone, so today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Today I'm pretty much just doing kind of one maintenance thing or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna install NGK Iridium IX or 9 or whatever you want to call it spark plugs. They're one step colder than the OEM ones. So these spark plugs, the LFR7AIX, if you guys can see that, stock number 2309. These are recommended usually for any high performance vehicles or any vehicles that you tune, that you modify, that you pretty much raise the horsepower level. These are recommended to run in those. Because these spark plugs, they require less voltage to spark. They run or they spark at linear air and fuel ratios, and it burns the fuel more efficiently. So in the end you get better horsepower, the car runs better, you know, better fuel economy and so on. So these are really recommended in running in high performance cars. So the one thing before you guys install these, there's one thing you gotta check is the gap of the spark plug. That's really important, especially when you're tuning a car. So the gap recommended for these spark plugs for this car is 0.028. So I have a gauge like this right here, and it has numbers on each one. So I find the one I need, which is right here. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's 0.028. So I measure my gap like that. If it's too big or too loose, you want to gap it, just tap it lightly with a little hammer or something on top. Make sure it fits, and it kind of fits snug. You don't want it to get, you know, stuck in there so you can't take it out, but you definitely want it snug. So this is how my spark plug looks right there, if you guys can see that. It doesn't look too horrible, but it definitely ran, probably it needed a tune. When I put those upgrades, the exhaust downpipe, it definitely didn't adjust perfectly as it should have. So the tune will really help out. So one thing I decided to measure is the gap in the stock spark plug, and I'm putting two sizes bigger one, 0.32, as you guys can see, 0.032, one instead of the 0.028, and it fits loose. It's loose. It's, well, maybe 0.32, probably that's maybe just one more size larger. So that's significantly bigger gap. So when you tighten the spark plugs here, I tighten it with hand tight. Then you put on the ratchet, and you just want to get it snug. Just snug. You don't want to over tighten these, because if you try to pry on it, like, you'll snap the spark plugs in your head. As you guys all can see, they're all about the same, so no irregular on any of them, firing or anything, no oil, no extra oil on each one. So that's good to see. You want to see consistency on all of them. You don't want one to be like all black, or two of them and then the rest of them different. So that's pretty good to see. Doing this was pretty easy. I mean, even with one hand here, it was pretty easy for me. Just, you know, unhook the connectors. There's the 8mm bolts right here on each coil. Just unplug the connectors, take the bolt out, and take the coils out. The only ones were a little bit difficult to get out is just these ones. We gotta move the wires out of the way, and I think that one and this one here. All the rest of them are pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Alright, so that's gonna be the end of today's video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to your channel. Tell all your Volvo friends all about it. There's a few upgrades coming for my car still, but next video I'm pretty sure it's gonna be at the drag strip. I'm gonna be testing some tune files at the drag strip. And with this time we're going to be with original intake, because drag strip is open Friday, Saturday, and according to the tracking number, the new intake is going to be here on Monday. So I'm not going to be able to get that, but I'm definitely going to be doing it with the stock intake, see what times we get with different tune files. And in a week or so we're going to go back to the track and see what improvements the cold air intake does. If it doesn't do anything or it does, so we'll let you know all about it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.